Hello, grade 8 students. This is day 5 of STP Mathematics 3A lesson series. So as per our schedule, today we want to discuss homework questions. If you can remember that you had many sums to do at home during the long weekend. So this whole video will be the discussion. So I'll explain you how to get the answers and what are the steps you want to follow, what you want to do. By any chance, if you have not watched the previous video, first of all, you pause this video and watch them and see that what are the questions you want to do. And if you have not done them, please do them and watch this video. Otherwise, that it doesn't give you anything that you just look at this like you are watching a movie. No. So you first want to do the sums, then you want to mark your answers. Now I hope all of you have done the questions. So then take your pink color pens and be ready to mark your answers. By any chance you have got the same answer that but you have not followed the proper steps. In that case, please write down all the steps. Pause the video, write down all the steps. Okay, children. So then we'll move to the questions. The first one, you want to have the first set that you want to find the LCM, right? You want to find the LCM. So then quickly we will do that. And I ask you to do only the underline questions, right? That I'll put the exact question number. So we want to get the LCM of 237, that you just see how I'm doing this. So then I divide this by 3. Always I want to start with the lowest possible prime number, right? So then finally I get something like this. Then here I write LCM of 2, 3 and 7 is equal to 2 times 3 times 7. 2 times 3 6, 6 times 7 42. So then I'll move to question number 10, that is 18, 6 and 9. So the question, I'll write them in order, 6, 9 and 18. It's easy for me to do the division. First I divide this by 2, 3, 9 and 9. Then I divide this by 3, 1, 3 and 3. Again I divide this by 3, 1, 1 and 1. So then I write here LCM of 6, 9 and 18. How do you do this? 2 times 3 times 3. 2 times 3 6. 6 times 3 18. Okay. Then I'll move to the question number 11. Question number 11, the numbers I have 6, 8 and 24. So then what I do, I start dividing by 2. So then here 3, 4 and 12. Again I can divide this by 2, 3, 2 and 6. Again I divide this by 2, 3, 1, 3. Then I can divide this by 3, 1, 1 and 1. So then I can write LCM of 6, 8, 24. Right, so then it is 2 times 2 times 2 times 3. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3, 24. Right? Then I'll move to the question number 12. Question number 12, it's like this. So then question number 12, we have 8, 12, 36. We have 8, 12, 36. 2 times 2, 4. 4 times 2, 8. 8 times 3, 24. 24 times 3 is 72. Right? So then that is all about the LCM calculation. Then the next questions, the set we do have from question number 21 onwards, right? There, what we need to do, we do have 3 over 4 and 13 over 20, and we have 4 over 5. So then we want to get the LCM of 4, 5 and 20. You want to do the calculation and it gives you 20. See what I'm doing, children. See the way I'm writing the thing. So then you also can follow the same thing. You write 20 here and I see that how can I convert 4 into 20? 4 times 5, 20. I will show you one example. So you don't want to show these, but I'll just show you 4 times 5, 20. So then I want to do the same thing. Here I multiply by 5. So then my answer will be 3 times 5, 15. Okay. And here 13 over 20 I can write as it is. Let's say that I'm doing the next one. How do you convert 5 into 20? I want to multiply by 4. So then I want to do the same thing here. So I multiply this also by 4. So then what will be my answer? 4 times 4, 16. So once you get something like this, now you can see all the fractions you have the same denominator, children. So then what you do, so then when you have the same denominator, you draw the longer line like this and you put 20 and then you have 15 and then you have 13 and 16. You can add them together, 15 and 13 and 16. When you add them together, it gives me 44. 44 over 20, then what you do, 44 divided by 20, right? So then 20 times 2, then 40 and 4, like this. So then how I'm going to do that here, 2, the whole number, then I have 4 over 20. I can simplify this, right? So then I write the simplified version, that is 2, 1 over 5. But I did 4 over 20. I know I can divide both the numerator and the denominator by 4. It gives me 1 over 5. So my final answer, 2, 1 over 5. Right? First you find the LCM of the denominators. 4, 5, 20. It is 20. Then you adjust the numerators accordingly. How do you convert 4 into 20? 4 times 5. Therefore, you want to multiply the numerator value also by 5. Look at the last fraction. How do you convert 5 into 20? Multiply by 4. So then 5 times 4, it is 20. So then the 4 times 4, it is 16. Right? Now you have the same denominator. Then you can just add the numerator values. So then you have 15 and 13 and 16. It gives me 44. 44 out of 20 means we can write this as a mixed number because 44 over 20 is an improper fraction. So I convert it like this. So then this is how you want to do the sums, right? So then I will show you the next few sums also the same way. First you find the LCM, then you write the common denominators. According to the common denominators, you adjust the numerators. Then you can just add the numerators. Then if it is an improper fraction, you convert it into a mixed number. Okay. To save the time, what I did from this question onwards, I did the answers. I wrote the answers for you. Now you just see that I will explain one more time what happened when you take 6, 7, 9. The LCM of 6, 7, 9 is 126, right? And you just see that I wrote 126, the denominator, then you know 7, how many times? So 100 and to get the 126, then 7 you multiply by 18. And you want to do the same thing here. You multiply 2 also by 18. So that is how I got 36. So then another example I will show you. How do you convert 6 into 126? You want to multiply it by 21. Then you do the same thing here. You want to multiply 1 by 21. That is how it works. So then we have all the fractions with the same denominators. You can add the numerator values like this, right? Then we will move to the next one here that I have done the same thing. The LCM is 24 and I have adjusted the numerators accordingly, and here you can see 37 over 24, my answer. So it is an improper fraction. To keep the final answer, conclude the answer, I want to convert that improper fraction into a mixed number. How can I do that? 37 I divide by 24. So then it gives me 1 whole and 13 over 24. So then after this, I will slowly move my screen that you can just check that what are the answers you have got, whether you have followed the correct steps and whether you have shown the workings like this, right? In the exam, to get the full marks, you want to show the steps like this. Next one. See that here, I'll show you both the sums. You can see here the subtraction. This is how you want to do, right? The same way that you find the LCM, write the denominator, convert the numerators accordingly, then you add or subtract. So then the next question here that you have the mixed numbers. First of all, you want to convert the mixed numbers into improper fraction. That is the additional step here we have. So 5 times 2, 10, 10 plus 3, 13, 13 over 5. 15 times 1, 15, 15 plus 8, 23, 23 over 15. After that, you need to follow the same method. You find the LCM, you adjust the numerators, then you add the numerators, get the answer. If the answer is an improper fraction, you convert it into a mixed number. So the same procedure here also what I have done. I have converted the mixed numbers into improper fraction first, right? And here that you have the addition and subtraction both, but we don't want to worry. We just add the first two numerator values, then you subtract the last numerator value to get the final answer. But here in question number 39, I made a change. First, I converted the given mixed numbers into improper fraction. That is done in the step 2, you can see. Then I rearranged the question. So I wrote the positive signs the positive numbers closer, the fractions closer, 9 over 4 and 2 over 3. Then I wrote the minus 11 over 6. Then, as usual, I wrote the LCM and I adjusted the numerators and I did the sum. 27 and 8 I added, then you subtract. So, as a practice, keep this in your mind. If you have mixed operations, always take the similar math operations closer. It's easier for you to do this without any errors, right? So, then this is the answer. Then we do have the multiplication. Before multiplying, you have to convert mixed numbers into improper fraction if you come across with the mixed numbers. And you can see here I have shown different colors. In the exam, you don't want to do like this. But I have used different colors, then you know that which two numbers I cancelled out, right? When you see the same color, okay, you know that I have dealt with these two numbers. So it's easier for you to refer. And when you have question number 8, look at this, children. 10, that I wrote it as 10 over 1, right? So then if you come across it a whole number, the next step you want to write it as a fraction. How? 10 over 1. Then we are moving to the division. The division is how that you want to do the same way. You convert the mixed numbers into improper fraction, and when you convert the division sign into multiplication, the fraction which is after the division will take it reciprocal. Okay. First you convert the mixed numbers into improper fraction. Now that is done. Then we want to convert the division into multiplication. When you are converting division into multiplication, you want to get the reciprocal of the next fraction. 7 over 4 becomes 4 over 7, right? So then here that we do the same thing. 10 over 1 become 1 over 10. 2 over 3 become 3 over 2. So then that is how we do, right? So then we have done up to this level. And then the next day we want to discuss the decimal fractions and interchanging decimals and fractions. The next day the lesson will be that. Please be ready with your theory books. Now, so then here we do have few that complicated questions. I'm not going to touch these because when we are discussing the past papers, I'll come to these areas and we can do them. Don't worry about these at this moment. When we are discussing the past papers, we can practice these kind of complicated questions where you have all the math operations together. You have brackets, you have multiplication, division, addition, subtraction, everything. So then I'll explain you how you can use the word math and simplify these kind of complicated sum when we are doing the past papers. Okay, children, so then we'll meet again tomorrow. You will be having the new lesson tomorrow, decimal fractions, and then the interchanging decimals and fractions. Please be ready with your theory book and go through the sums what we discussed today. By any chance, if you can't understand anything or if you come across with any doubts, please comment in this video itself. Okay, children, see you then. Bye.